Dos Amigos and a Pennsville Faceoff. Gus's Pizza versus Italian Kitchen. Let's get right to the action.
The garlic bread is like the roll, and they slathered it.
Looks like a hunk of garlic right there. It's down at the bottom. You gotta get to it, right?
Yeah.
The Italian kitchen is also a bakery.
Did you get to the garlic? Did you get a lot of garlic in yours? Look at the bottom of my roll. My roll's soaked in it. Did you get to the garlic in your roll? You like that?
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey there, this is Dos Amigos, Dan and Alex for the Philly Cheesesteak Adventure. We're here in Pennsville, New Jersey at Gus's Pizzeria. Checking out their cheesesteaks today. Dan, what was your first thought?
Well, just to set things up, we went in and Jim ordered the famous Gus's cheesesteak, or famous Philly cheesesteak.
It said it was famous.
Yes. And he made the executive decision to put that cheesesteak on what they term garlic bread. And that's where we'll start. Alex?
And that garlic bread is a twist that my beloved cousin has come up with in his travels. So we were privy to it beforehand, but now we got to experience it firsthand. There he is, the man, the adventure. The adventurer. He's like Ponce de Leon. What do you think?
Okay, so I started off because there was some meat that fell off. So I just ate that with a fork, and my first impression was, it's kind of dry. But I figured, well, wait till I get into the sandwich or whatever. I noticed, I think that the mushrooms were almost non-existent, but I think that for their famous cheesesteak, they probably put a combination of mushrooms, onion, and green pepper together and then put it on. I found a couple pieces of gristle in my steak, I have to admit that. I'll agree with Alex. I don't think the roll really wasn't that good at all. The cheese was okay. The only thing that saved it to be able to be edible was the garlic bread, as they called it. That gave it some moisture, and it gave it some flavor.
So in your professional opinion, Dan, would you say that the Philly famous cheesesteak may only really be famous in Pennsville?
I'll be honest with you, I think it might only be famous here.
On this corner.
Right here.
And there you have it, folks.
Both ends. Lots of meat.
Here we go.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Afternoon, everybody. Dos Amigos, Dan and Alex for Philly Cheesesteak Adventure. Still in the metropolis of Pennsville, New Jersey. So we struck out at the last place, but we think we found a good one here. It's called the Italian Kitchen. Dan, thoughts?
Well, first of all, it was far superior to Gus's, without a doubt. So my critique is that the meat was good, tasty, moist enough. I thought that the onions and mushrooms were done right. They were big enough, you could taste them throughout. I thought it could have used just a tad bit more cheese. I thought the cheese was pretty good, but it could have used a little bit more. And the roll was slightly above average. I wouldn't say that it was a great roll, but it held up, and it did have some flavor to it. That's my thoughts so far.
Well, in the words of our embattled president, I would say these cheesesteaks were huge. A lot of meat, which, at first I'm very reserved. Even though it's a lot of meat, doesn't have to be good. Their meat was good though. Might have been a little dry, chopped up nice. Taste was good. Not over seasoned, not over salty. I do agree with Dan. Probably could have used a little more cheese, but there was just so much meat. The bread held up nicely and was a good roll. I would definitely come back here.
And I concur.
That's it for us. So long, Pennsville.